What? We're live, everybody. Live on my channel. What is happening? He made it. Woo! All right. Who all's hanging out with us on this fine morning? It is snowy as hell here. So hopefully people are not snowed in and out hiking like our good friend Emily. Emily let us know she's going hiking this morning. So yeah.
Hi.
There's Echo Dub. What's up, Echo Dub?
Echo.
Colette. What's up, Colette?
Eh,
Thomas Hull's here. JFM. What's up, JFM? How you doing, man?
Good.
Hobeg. I hope you're doing okay, Hobeg. I read something last night, and I hope you're doing all right, man. Lewis Knight. How you doing, Lewis? And that's it right now. That's it right now. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Hobeg wants to share, but I hope he's doing all right. Forrest.
Did I hear you say Echo Dub?
Hey,
Tyler
Sam,
the
this is
Vapor
you.
Shake.
It's kind of upside down, but
I love it.
He says
Perfect.
watch. Kevin K. What's up, Kevin K? Indy's best. How you doing, Indy? Adam Thomas in the house. I don't know that there's a kitty in here right now. I'm sure one of them will come.
I got a
right through.
kitty.
There we go.
Oh.
Is that Torpedo?
That is Torpedo.
Man, Torpedo's getting big.
That is a
Torpedo
big
the
cat now.
tuxedo.
Woo!
What's up, Putt Putt?
but Kevin K. What's up, Ian? What's up, Indy?
Ugh.
Thomas Hola. Fist bump. What's up, Batch? Evening. It's not even close to evening, Batch. You can't fool me.
I'm on live. Okay, I see him now.
Core
Vape.
Vape. What's up, Core Vape?
Hey, Corvette.
So metal, that name.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a great metal name. What's up, Kim?
Kim.
Yeah, so I'll show everybody what prompted me to winterize my bikes yesterday. Because I was completely unprepared. There you go, everybody.
Yuck.
It's beautiful.
Ew.
Got
So you
ourselves
have
that.
to shovel it.
It's just rain and wet over here on the west side.
I wish, man. I
Yep.
wish it was just rain.
It's
But
cold.
That's
It's
all right.
cold. Wouldn't be surprised if it snowed soon.
For you guys?
I don't know. We're too close to the water, honestly.
Yeah,
Probably.
you guys don't get a whole lot. So
We hit 35 in the middle of the night the other night. So
that's the closest one. What's up, Mark Senior?
Mark.
Yeah,
Me and
over.
Mark, we had a beautiful day yesterday. 75.
Dude, well, I mean, like I was saying, it was 90 like less than a month ago. So
yeah,
Might
we
be,
had
our, might have been our Indian summer. That might be it.
Tommy, Fat Cat, what's up,
Hey.
man?
Back
So
at
yeah, I mean, this snowstorm is not headed. Well, I guess it is headed your direction, but I don't know if it'll clear the Rockies. So probably dumping on Idaho right now. But yeah, it did. I guess it finally stopped at like 1 a.m. last night. But from like 9 a.m. till 1 a.m. it was nonstop snow. Yesterday.
Wow. How
Hi,
beautiful.
Swaggy.
Hi,
Hi, Cherokee.
Swaggy Shane has papaya and what was the other new one?
Guava.
Guava. The papaya and the guava are out over there
I
at
just saw
VSO Flavors.
He's got all these pumpkin spices coming out too.
He's got a lot of individual spices coming.
Yeah,
I can tell you what's coming soon because I got the email yesterday. Brown sugar,
Yep.
ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, nutmeg, and star anise.
Wow.
Hey, Cherokee. Nutmeg sounds.
Cherokee, what's happening, man?
build your own pumpkin spice.
Exactly.
Well, now I
Build
want
your own.
nutmeg for a drink that I. A drink.
Right. Well, it makes it better because then you can use them elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to pick your guys' brains. I've been dying to use this VSO leather, and I know Fresh has used it, but
Yeah.
I've been, trying to think of what the heck I can use it in, and I wrote some
Put a
stuff
dab
down.
on your shoe.
I wrote some stuff down, and I was thinking maybe a leather toffee custard or a leather toffee cigar. But,
Now with leather, do you have like are you constrained to tobaccos?
I
no,
don't
you can
think
put
so.
leather in anything you want.
Well,
mean-
I know, but is it gonna taste good?
Well,
I can tell you for a fact it tastes really good in tobaccos.
Right.
Yeah, you just
Which
get
makes
that
sense.
little leather note.
Ash and wood, but ash and wood wouldn't taste good in a strawberry pie.
Ugh.
True.
You know. That's
So
what I'm saying.
I mean, you could get. I think the toffee custard would work. It would certainly be interesting. Egg and leather.
Coffee.
If there was like a RY4 custard, but like
Yeah,
or
you could do that. You could do that.
like
You
a
could
leathery
use that
tobacco custard.
that Wonder Flavors Rouillon custard and go for the best of both worlds, Tony.
Yeah. What do
Do
you
a,
want?
do a toffee tobacco custard with a little
'Cause it's
hint
like,
of leather.
he derived it from grape skin, so it's the tannins from grape skin. So
Wine.
yeah, I was thinking that too. Like
You could do like a mulled wine
Yeah.
with a little hint of leather. The
Okay,
fake
I
flu
got
bug. What's up,
I
man?
got some ideas.
Sounds like a perfect snowy day mix to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Josh?
Josh Rhodes. He's the fake flu bug now, though. Anybody else sneaking in here?
Gonna show off. I got my new toy yesterday.
What'd you
What
get?
did you get?
Oh, hot damn!
It's party time.
It's party time.
Game changing time.
We
Have you played with it yet?
I did one mix, and I should have done something that I was more familiar with, but it's it's pretty impressive.
Right?
But
Right, yeah, the first thing I did is I went back and remade Addie's custard, and then I did Third World custard, because both of those were steepers, and it was like,
yeah, I played with new fucking flavors. And I was like, why did I do that? So,
10 minutes.
yeah, whatever.
amazing.
So, it's yeah. I
Hello,
gotta get my
man.
hot water bath thing figured out, but
Nice, Adam Thomas got a Citadel. They're really nice atomizers, man. Really, really nice.
Rollins.
Rutlinson, man. What's happening, man? Haven't heard anything about goats in like 2 weeks. What am I supposed to do?
I got a new BiPAP machine yesterday.
Oh. New hoses?
Whole new machine.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I didn't use it yet, but still.
A new what?
Like CPAP, sleep
Oh, okay.
apnea guy.
Yeah.
Mine's a BiPAP because it goes both ways.
Is that what that means?
Yes. Because my brain shuts off. Sam.
Your brain forgets to breathe?
Yes.
I
Tries to
understand.
kill me.
Hi, Michael Morris.
Why are you
Mike!
typing shame?
Harmony. You know what that means?
That means Jay's might be at work.
Yeah, I think he works Saturday. Hi, Mike, Vaping Trucker.
Baby Trucker, what's happening, baby?
So Vaping Trucker did a really nice custard this week on his show. It sounded really good, so I mixed it up.
And is it good?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll see if I can find the recipe.
Harmony says he's probably at work. That's what I figured. Mike's taking his vape break. Hopefully it's not too wintry where you're at, Mike. Yeah, everybody go join Rollinson Man's Facebook group. Go Lover69. I'm not sure what happens in there. I'm not personally a member, but I can imagine.
Oh, Soul Shine is called.
What's
It's
Soulshine?
aged bourbon cream, caramel biscuit, the new SSA,
Ooh,
Philadelphia butter cake, and vanilla custard stew. I'm gonna post it.
that
in the
would be
chat.
really good. What's up, Danny? A?
Leather.
Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas, one of our best in the community that we got.
Heck yeah, I
Taking
love
care of
it.
Lumi from across the pond.
Yep. Hey, I had some jerky for you that Ian sent over.
What's up,
Are you
Angela
gonna get-
Williams?
You
Hey,
don't get the stew. I have to forward it.
More of that pepper jerky?
Heck yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I have to go get some boxes from the mail office.
How was Montana? Montana was fun. I got to hang out with some friends one night, mostly hanging out with the family, and then we did loaded up my parents with firewood for years, and then helped my dad put together a snowplow and load it on the front end of his side-by-side four-wheeler.
Nice.
So
How old
lots of
is your
physical
dad
activity.
now?
I got a new gun. Got a new gun while I was there.
Are your parents like still up and around and active and stuff?
Oh yeah.
what's
Yeah.
a side-by-side four-wheeler?
It's one of those four-wheelers that has the top on it. Looks like a little car.
Oh,
You can
okay.
load people in it.
Yeah, you can sit. Two people can sit side by side on it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a good trip until the drive back. You know, I was driving through about 5 inches of snow. So what's normally like a 2.5 hour drive took me like 4.5. And then once I got clear of the weather, I just zoomed right through to here, and then the weather followed me back. So
So you're the reason.
yep.
I
So
guess
yeah,
we-
it followed. Yeah. So the weather here now is what it was like for a couple of days while I was there. I wasn't sure I was going to make it out of the driveway, but I backed up, got a good run at it, came out of that driveway doing about 15, 20 miles an hour.
Tokyo
Probably wasn't a
Drift.
good idea, but I made it out. Tokyo drifting, baby.
What's up, Ingvar?
What's up, Ingvar? Galaxy Active, what's up, man?
James Rivera. What's shaking, brother?
James, what's
James.
happening, brother?
James having coffee.
Excellent. Yeah, mornings like this make me wish I still drank coffee. That's all right. I got the heater on under the desk. It's lovely.
Well, we missed you, Fresh.
Yeah.
Missed
I
you
really
guys
did.
too.
I
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with myself last Saturday.
Yeah. Go out and enjoy the sun and the outdoors and enjoy your nice weather.
I just cried in a corner.
No
Where's
show
my
from Trucker
Fresh?
tonight. Maybe Sunday, he says.
Maybe tomorrow. Send me a link, man. I don't think we're doing anything tomorrow. So I highly doubt we're doing anything now that the weather's set in. Jack's probably gonna be like, nope.
Ugh.
You got your damn chain, Fresh03. That's all we're doing this weekend.
Exactly. You got the new chain on your bike. Yeah. I'll probably ride over for donuts tomorrow.
Yum.
Just to get out and test the bike a little bit more, put a little bit of distance on it in this weather. So we'll see how I'm feeling, but for sure I'm out in it Monday. So see how it all goes. That's right, Adam Thomas. Time to go play in the snow. The cats were 0% interested in the snow, and normally they'll sit there and watch it for quite a while, but this year they're like we saw it last year.
Did
I gotta
Jack
say-
watch your cats for you while you were gone?
Yes. Yeah, she's in charge of the cats when I go on vacation.
Cool.
I gotta start preparing for winter because I do a couple 5 a.m. shifts and half my shift is outside.
Oof.
Oh, this yesterday was bad. It was cold.
Yeah, nice winter coat.
Got to get your cons out.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you guys really don't. Once again, you guys really don't need
it.
like nice winter coats over there.
No, well, almost.
Yeah, how cold does it get?
It'll be 35, 40 in the morning, but
That's like hot. That's like
Right now.
shorts.
that's right now.
If it was 30
then
in
it's
my
pissing
winter, I'd be
rain.
wearing shorts.
It's pissing rain, and
Yeah, I remember just putting a hoodie on and then throwing my rain jacket over the top of it and being fine.
Yeah, that's
pretty
essentially
much the
all.
whole year.
but and I'm lucky. I work around a smoker, so I got fire and in a kitchen where I'm like go stand over the oven and shit.
Get a
That's
little
cool.
chilly out, go inside, like, oh, okay. Time to
Oh, then I
season
got
stuff.
a lot of time in the walk-in fridge too. It sucks.
Oh,
Ooh.
that sucks. Nice, Cody. Cody's working on some custard for December.
Custard's a good snow babe. What's up,
Hi, Jerry.
Jerry? Nice. Everybody slowly but surely making their way back in. Sorry I abandoned you for 2 weeks. So sorry. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. But had to go hang out at home for a little bit.
So I want to hear how the parents are.
Doing good. Doing good. Ornery. Both of them are ornery.
I saw you posted a picture with some females.
Oh, that was all the same gal. That was my friend Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
She's
Is she like-
she's one of my oldest friends, and she comes through town here every once in a while. But every time we go home, we always go hang out.
Yeah. Is she from like grade school friend, like that long ago?
No, she's from. I met her. I was a junior, and she was a freshman. That's when I met her, and we've known each other ever since.
Yeah. That's cool.
My friend Sean. I'm pretty sure my friend Sean was trying to date her. I think that's how we met, and then me and her actually wound up becoming friends, and he kind of fell off to the wayside. So
Yeah.
But yeah, every time I go to town, I hang out with her and her husband. They're both awesome people. He's in a band, and then go and listen to live music and stuff like that. So
Hi, Dave Flowers. Hi, Hobag.
drank so much club soda lime. Holy cow! Because they wanted to go hang out in the bars, and since I don't drink, I can be the DD. So club soda lime. That was my jam. One place one place kept giving me club soda orange, which I was completely fine with. A little bit of a change, but yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
So places are open there and all?
Oh yeah. Yep, everything's wide open.
You got tables all spread apart and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how it is here.
but I mean,
I've
even
been to
even
a
then, it wasn't.
restaurant.
Even then, it wasn't all that spread out.
Does everybody wear masks?
When they're not sitting at a table, yes. When
Yeah.
they're sitting at their tables, yeah.
As soon as you walk
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, the second you get up, everybody puts a mask on. But and then I went to up some smaller towns, and nobody's wearing masks up in the small
Yeah.
towns. They're looking at me funny. I was wearing a mask in. Must be one of them big city slickers. You come from that big old town of 60,000 people. Like, what's up, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Sorry to hear that, Jerry, man.
Yeah, sorry, Jerry.
Hope you're doing all right with it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Need anything from us? Let us know, man. Dave Flowers just got a new cat.
We oh, you know what happened to us last weekend?
What happened?
Kayla was outside having a gross cigamaroo
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
at nighttime, and some cat walked up to her, and it was like meowing and stuff. So she went inside and got food, and she came back out, and it was like gone. And she was shaking the food, and it came back, and then it started eating the food, and then my daughter went outside and was like, "That's Stringer," which is one of Kayla's mom's cats that apparently went missing back in like May. So Kayla, like, she texted her, she was like, "Do you have Stringer?" And she was like, "No, she's been gone for like 6 months." And it was Stringer, and now we have Stringer again.
Yeah.
She's the greatest cat ever.
I wonder where Stringer went off to.
I know. She was gone for like a long. I knew her right away as soon as I saw her. I was like, "Oh, that's definitely her." But it was
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. She's just gone for months. Now she's
Hey,
back.
Dustin.
I saw
sliced
a couple
my finger.
questions.
At work yesterday, and I think I nailed bone.
Oh, jeez.
boy.
It hurts, and it was a really sharp knife, but my finger still hurts. So I think, yeah.
Did what?
I was trimming brisket at work yesterday, and I don't even think like my knife slipped. I think I like waved my hand and just smacked my knife with it somehow.
Oh,
And I think I got to bone because it still hurts really bad, and it was bleeding really bad.
Oh,
that's crazy.
But
Do
it
you
was
then
a
have
really
to like throw away the meat that you're cutting?
no. I had a glove on,
Oh,
and yeah.
Then you feel
As soon as
the
my hand was over here off to the side, and as soon as I felt it, my hand went up, and my knife went
yeah.
down. So yeah.
owie.
No, it's not fun. I
That's,
gotta do it about twice a week though. I'm working in a kitchen with knives and
yeah.
fire.
bet.
I smoke out my face every day. It sucks. My eyes burn.
yeah.
Good time.
When you're replacing tubes on hearing aids, you have to use a little pick to get in and break the tube because the tube will be old and stiff. So you get in there and
Yeah.
you break it, and inevitably at least once a week I'll get myself right on the knuckle with the pick
Oh.
right into the.
Ah.
So. But they have band-aids up in the cabinets for us, so that's nice. My favorite lake in Montana, Lake McDonald. No, Iceberg Lake. Iceberg Lake up in Glacier. That's my favorite. That's my favorite hike because it is absolutely freaking brutal to get up there. So not very many people make it all the way up to the top. Like the tourists that give it a shot, like they'll stop like halfway up. So it's absolutely brutal to get up there, but once you get up there, it's crazy beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you're like, wait, where'd that hill come from? And then you hiking back uphill again.
Like
Couldn't
I
get him
thought
off the alcohol. I mean, I've had a lot of friends in the program go
Yeah.
off the wayside, and there's just you can't help them. You can't help people unless they want to get help. Like the last guy, I think I talked about that on the show, but the last guy, he'd been sober for like 6 years, jumped off the train, and he was gone in like 6 months. And like people run into him, and he's just like I don't care. I don't even want to live anymore.
Some people, like, sometimes the worst people that I would see in rehab would be people from alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'd see them, like, shaking and stuff. Like, Jesus, what was that guy on? Heroin or, like, meth or something?
Alcohol.
Crazy? And they're like, no, alcohol.
Yeah. The
And they're like,
DTs are no joke, man.
Yeah,
DTs
it's
are no
crazy. And I didn't know that if at a certain point, if you just stop alcohol, you could legit die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
people that are that far gone. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
gotta
so
taper
bad.
them off. That's why you'll see people like they're up in like a rehab facility, and they're like locked up in a room, and their doctor will let them have like one beer every 8 hours, and then taper them down.
Yeah. It's wild.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. I thought
Yeah.
they would be able to control it with drugs.
What's up, V-Dog? V-Dog.
Yeah, it's so bad, and it's glamorized so much in everyday life. You know,
Yeah.
God, it just
And it's everywhere.
What's up, KVK?
That's what makes it so hard.
I mean,
struggle with
when it
alcohol.
happened with me, like I was talking to my nephew about it. He doesn't even remember it. He said, "I'm sure I shook it off." I don't. I was like, "Yeah, it's no excuse. Just
Yeah.
because you're able to shake it off doesn't mean it's right. For my behavior was right."
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it all is what it is. It all is what it is. But yeah, what's up, show? Yeah, I mean, if you know someone and they're asking for help, don't be afraid to try and give them some help.
yeah, especially now. A lot of people are in lockdown. God, it's bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing the alcohol. My drunk neighbor was out on his porch already this morning. I was watching him, making sure he didn't fall off. Although he would have just fallen into the snowbank, so it wouldn't have been that bad.
So we need to
Yeah.
start pushing it to waking up and having a drink and then keeping it going all day. That's
He might at this point. His downstairs
Yeah.
neighbor's buddies moved out on him, so
I
Fresh,
did. I would wake up and do shots.
Fresh is the gladdest
I
crap in
drink.
the neighborhood.
Tend to drink most nights, but I don't wake up and want to start fucking drinking.
I did. I would do shots on lunch break.
Really?
My
Yeah.
coworker's like that. He
That
wakes
was
up to
bad.
whiskey and shit. He's like, I've been an alcoholic for 20 years.
that's not a good
But
thing, man.
I haven't had a drink for like 6 or 7 years now, so that's pretty good.
Yep, yeah, 7 years sober now. At this point, it's hard to believe. Time
Congrats.
flies. Time flies when you're when you're not drinking.
So I'm
I
8
don't
years
really miss it.
clean. I can say clean. I can't say
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah, I mean, there's a there's a big difference between like
Yeah.
like
I got-
hard drugs.
I got
and-
off everything except marijuana and alcohol 8 years ago.
I mean, that's like Nick Devine. I mean, he told his story, so I don't feel bad about talking about it. But like Nick Devine was on some hard shit, and then got off of it. He still drinks, but the drinking's not his problem. So
Yeah.
it's the things that you have problems with. But I mean, it's so easy to slip into another addiction once you're already addicted to things. So that's why I don't do anything except for vaping. But I'm addicted to flavors. So there is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not hard.
That's awesome, Clayton. Keep it up, man.
Nice KBK.
Yeah, what does DT stand for DT?
Delirium tremens.
Ah.
You
there
get
go.
delirious. You get delirious and you shake.
Oh, I wish I
When
was
you're not
off
on alcohol.
Suboxone.
Like there was a time when I was like I was getting auditory hallucinations. Like I would hear shit that wasn't there. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's how bad I was. But, yeah. So snow mixing. Snow mixing, since it's the first snow of the year, I figured why the heck not? Why the heck not? Do something related to snow. Name it after snow. Winter comfort vape. Anything that y'all think relates to snow. You can make snow cones for all I care. But just something snow related. I figured that'd be a nice theme for the day since I'm looking at a winter wonderland out my window.
I think I'm gonna do like a cozy custard. That's like a snow vape.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, imagine being snowed in. There you go.
I'm gonna do a hot toddy
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
with some caramel added into it too.
There's a bar in Oswego called Hot Toddies. I had some good times in there.
Oh, I bet. That sounds like a place you'd have some good times.
I'm trying to figure out what's that frosting that we used on those blueberry donuts fresh.
That was
Flavor.
half percent of cream filling by Wonder Flavors.
Okay. Because I'm gonna make a cranberry orange muffin.
Yum.
Cranberry orange muffin with some glaze. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Ooh, that sounds
Very
yummy.
nice. For anybody that didn't know, Borat 2 is out. It is out
I
on
saw it.
Amazon Prime.
I watched it last night.
It was
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
It was great.
I saw
But
Babe,
as good as the
Chef Man.
But it was still good.
It wasn't as good as the first one, obviously, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still funny.
What's up, Al Ben?
Yeah, I heard
Oh, man.
Giuliani had a pretty good shot in that one.
Who?
Yeah.
Giuliani.
Oh yeah.
He looked like a sicko.
He is a sicko.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it and decide for yourself. But
Is Rudolph Giuliani a creep? The answer is probably yes.
yeah, probably. Did Rudy Giuliani go into a bedroom with a reporter after a report? Yes.
Yes, he did.
That's all you need.
Was he attempting to get a blowjob off of said reporter? Who knows?
He went in there with drinks into a bedroom. Who knows? Watch it.
Who knows what was going on? Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that, sis. DeMillen's sister Angela says something with carrots for a snowman.
Ew.
Ooh.
Ew.
I like the way your mind works.
Go home, Angela.
Oh, I did a carrot casserole. It came out nice.
She is at home.
Sugar and
Friction.
butter. Oh, yum.
Carrots.
Angela.
Angela.
What do you guys always joke around saying with a dog skidding on the carpet?
You're a
Oh, it's a
snake.
snake.
You're a slippery snake.
Claude King Cody. He, Rudolph Giuliani's one married, and
All-
I
The
didn't know
character's
if he was
supposed
married.
the female character is supposed to be 15.
yeah,
So
Yeah, that's the
other
worst
point
one.
of it.
that's the worst
Yeah.
part of it. Yeah.
She didn't look. She's not in real life, so he might not have thought she looked 15, but she's supposed to be 15. So
Yeah, it was. You'd have to watch the movie for yourself and
there's a lot
make
of
up your own mind
context,
about it.
yeah.
So my vaping right wants to know what is the original Heisenberg flavors? I guess he's talking about the Heisenberg tobacco, right? I thought Heisenberg was a flavoring company.
What's up, Dylan McNeil? No, there was an e-liquid called
Isn't
Heisenberg.
it that blue?
It's like a blue raz,
And it's like legit blue too, isn't it?
and it's legit blue. Yes, I
Oh,
got the one shot from Chef's, and yeah, it's legit blue, and it's just a blue raz with hints of weirdness.
Hints of weirdness.
Well, it's got some cooling going on also.
Yeah, I was saying it's supposed to be cold, like cooling.
Lorna
Hey,
Michelle.
Dole Dime.
what's up, Michelle? I'm
Hey,
trying
Come
to.
on in. Come on in for a minute.
The water's fine. The snow's fine.
I'm looking for my arrow on my screen. There it is. Found it. Padme opened up the help screen
Of course.
last time she was up here. So Michelle, yeah, I was gonna try and look up Heisenberg, but yeah, it's a blue raz. So I could look up the product description and tell you.
Thank you, Puddin'.
Yeah, go for it.
I imagine there's clones on ELR.
It's
Yeah.
quite popular in the UK.
Yeah, it is. It's very popular. It's very popular.
Did you see I just got a kiss?
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I was pretty stoked about that.
Is that from Meredith?
Mildred. Get it right, Addie. You always
Is that
said
your weekly allowance?
Daddy,
Meredith is so much better than Mildred. Ooh, that's cold.
where do you put these tiny sticks?
Oh, they're in the box.
They're not in there.
You could use a spoon.
Hmm.
Kids. Kids. They're cute.
How old is that one?
He's 6. He just turned 6.
Wow.
So, yeah. And he lost his first tooth, and somehow it's in the dead center of his face. It's on the bottom. It looks really funny.
So what is that? Second grade or first grade?
No,
That's not his kindergarten.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kindergarten.
Yeah.
Ah.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Let's say my daughter's oldest half sister has just turned 6 in January, and she just started school
Yeah.
this year.
Oh yeah, if you have a late birthday.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Ew,
probably
I used to
got it.
have dreams about losing teeth. Those are scary. I'd have a dream where like teeth were falling out in my hands.
Oh my gosh.
That's supposed
Yeah.
to be a dream about money, that you're worried about money.
Well, who is not worried about money?
I know, but that's what they say.
Even if I
1%.
had $10 million, I'd be worried about money.
Hi, Ren.
So, Brad.
Hey, Rand.
Hey, Rand.
So here is apparently the latest and greatest Heisenberg. So there you go. Supposedly there's the recipe. Just dropped it in the chat for you.
That's a Heisenberg. Let's see it.
Looks like it's almost all cap, which doesn't surprise me.
I was gonna say the most fun thing about playing with SSA flavors is not being able to do any research on them because nobody's used them yet.
Exactly.
Have you experienced black tea yet?
I have not done the black tea yet.
Okay.
Not.
I'll be right back. I gotta take my
I
child.
heard it's really
Okay.
good though.
I'm gonna try it today.
Has anybody done the cranberry jam yet?
Yes.
I'm thinking
Wonderful.
of putting it at 1%. Is that wrong?
I don't no, not really.
Shane, you have
It's
been
like a-
talking
it's like
about
a- it's like a-
replacing your keyboard for like 10 years.
It's 3 to 4% for a main note, so 1 is a backup note in your cranberry orange muffin. That'd be good. You gonna use that bakery orange too?
Ooh. I was going to use the orange marmalade from DTA.
You could do a combination of the two.
The baked orange.
Yeah, the SSA baked orange. It's a nice bakery orange.
Let me make sure I've got that.
Another flavor you could use would be like a bitters to get your orange rind. What's up, Slashy? He's on his way in. He's not really
Yeah.
here yet.
Currently AFK.
I only got the baked apple, damn it. So I'm gonna have to go with the orange marmalade.
Yeah, I'm with you, Freshy D. That caramel biscuit's yummy.
Right? It's dark.
Yeah,
That's a dark. That's a dark biscuit and a dark caramel. But man, that's a good sticky caramel that they've got in there.
Vape and Trucker uses it in that custard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
that was one of the ones I was.
caramel.
That and the caramel fudge. I was a huge fan of the caramel fudge that they had.
They have a plain just caramel. It's really good too.
Yeah,
I use
that caramel fudge is kind of that same sticky caramel that's in that biscuit. Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Do you think pastry zest would do the same?
Pastry zest would work.
Good.
I think bitters might be a better choice to get the orange zest you're looking for, but
Yeah,
pastry zest has a lemon zest in it that's very nice, and it's got some really nice bakery spices. So that it would go incredibly well in a nice muffin. There he is. What's up, Slashy? We finally get to see your beautiful face, man.
What up, brother?
Flash?
Nightmare of a face.
Hey,
I got a nightmare of a face right now. Tell you what,
look at that! Look at that beard.
I need to get these. Need to get all this trimmed up before I go back to work on Monday. Otherwise, I'm
I gotta
sitting in my
shave
office
the-
looking like a hobo.
Shave the mustache off. It's getting
That's what I
annoying.
gotta do. Mine's getting all coming into my
Yeah.
mouth.
Once it goes into the mouth, I get rid of it.
Same.
I have to swipe it over. Got to get it
Can't.
long enough to just flow it.
I hate that. It's
Well,
yuck.
I'm tempted on trying to do that too, or if I just want to shave it off. I can't decide. I got foils and shit. But
Well, for me, I'm not cool like Fresh or Friction over there for sure. Nothing grows right here. So if I get rid of the mustache, it's all here.
It's all
just like
neck.
one of those Amish
And-
mustache.
and it-
Yeah.
beards.
It looks very Amish, and
Yeah.
not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not a style that fits me.
No, when I shave my mustache too, it looks extremely Amish. It was
Mhm.
until it gets like 5 o'clock shadow happening again. When it's freshly shaved, I look like Amish, legit. And I live by Amish people, so
You know.
Brent says no Amish beard friction.
Huh?
So are you
I'm,
talking
trying to
back bar
catch up.
bitters, Fresh?
What's that?
Are you talking back bar bitters?
Back bar bitters, VSO bitters, either one would work, because those both have really nice orange rinds to them. So just like a hint of that, along with like the marmalade.
I'm gonna try SSA's rum with honey.
ooh.
Yeah, very nice. Hot toddy
Yeah.
time indeed. What's up? So Slashy, how's your week been, man? How's your month been? Where you been? How you been?
Yeah, where you been?
Busy, sick.
You didn't
Couple of
send me any
days.
topless pictures in a while.
Nope. I gotta lose my weight again for that before I send you them. Slide back into those DMs.
They think we're joking, but that's real.
It is. Friction is one of the very few people that have seen me at one of my best looking weights.
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures on the Instagrizzles where you're like
Yeah,
Yeah.
all ripped up, looking sexy.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember Slash Low in that muscle shirt. Yeah, the gym's that way.
it's over there. Have you seen my beach ball? It's about this big around.
There you go.
I think I saw it fly that way.
What a dork.
What's that? That's Johnny Bravo.
Mm-hmm. Johnny Bravo. That is a fantastic television program.
Every time someone says, "Do you know where the weight room is?" it reminds me of Tommy Boy,
Uh-huh.
where he's out
You guys-
talking to that chick at the pool.
You guys see they're bringing Animaniacs back? And
Hell
yes.
Really?
Yeah.
They're working on a live action Tom and Jerry movie too.
Wow.
Animaniacs, I'm actually really excited for.
I'm excited because Pinky and the Brain's involved, and that was mine and my dad's shit. When
I
we
used to
were
love
kids.
Pinky and the
Oh,
Brain.
love it. So stoked.
Yeah, and they dropped like a 10-minute preview, which was fantastic.
Wow.
And it's all the original voice actors and all that good stuff, so it's gonna be
I
good.
mean, I don't know about y'all, but I've grown vested into, of all things, Grey's Anatomy with my wife for several years, and they're finally coming back in a month.
I saw that too. Yeah.
She
Never
was
got
watching,
into it. But
she was watching it on Netflix in college,
Yeah.
and she got about 1.5 seasons in, and I just sat and watched it, and then I would just sit and watch it with her while we were hanging out, and so I got vested in it, and so sadly, I think I've seen all, like, what is it, 16 seasons?
Yeah,
That's a long time, dude.
yeah.
it's been
it's a
been
long
going for
show.
quite some time. Yeah,
It's like a hospital show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a medical drama.
Yeah. Like ER, like that show.
It was
Yeah.
pretty much styled after that.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit more CW though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not as much midday stories as it is, because ER reminded me of, like, watching your stories in the middle of the day, and
Yeah. And they have that one guy's like a heartthrob.
they always have a few of the heartthrobs on there.
Yeah.
It just depends on, because I won't say anything about any of that, but yeah, there's always the obligatory heartthrob male and or female. Hey, Fresh,
yo,
I did get me something fun
what'd you get?
a couple of weeks ago. Ended up getting I was very surprised in it, the Gemini. from
My
Las
roommate
Vegas.
got a Gemini. She really liked it.
What really sold me was I saw it and I was like, you know what that is? That's a billet box.
Pretty much.
It is a regulated billet box, and I mean that's what it is. It's juice
That's
holds
cool.
right in there, and
Yeah, I've got one of those SSX or SXK, whatever it
Mhm.
is. One of those regulated billets.
they're nice.
Really nice.
And
Really nice for taking out and about. You just drop it in your pocket and
I've had
Take
a
a rip.
single 18650 will last me much longer than one day, and my poor puff counter hates me.
keeps rolling over.
Aspire
It goes
came out
up
with
to-
like a all-in-one that takes Nautilus coils.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm a big Lost Vape fanboy.
They make nice devices.
The only time I've had an issue with them, they sent me a brand new device and sent me 2 boxes of coils with it,
Nice.
Heyo.
because I was trying to do the that Q Ultra. It technically has an RBA deck that you can build on it, and I built with the coils that they gave me. I just inserted them, cut them. Yeah, I know how to build, and I popped it in, filled juice up, and let it sit. And then the first click completely shorted out the entire device.
Oh.
It caught on fire. I had to throw the mod out back.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Folks.
And so I sent them a thing saying, "Hey, your RBA deck shorted out my mod. What do we do about it?" And
Yeah.
they had me send it back to them, and they sent me another one with 2 full boxes of coils, and
Nice.
they said that they would do what they could to figure out what went wrong.
now tell me what went wrong.
Only issue I've ever had with the lot. I still have my what was their triple 18650 DNA 200?
Triple?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They it's built and it looks just like the the RX 200. And it
Okay.
looks it
I
looks
remember
just
it.
like it, but it's got like nice leather leather on it and everything. I still have one, the Triad. There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Try it out.
It's like you can always count on chat. I love it.
Right?
And that thing, I've had it now for like 5-6 years, and all I have to do is pop batteries in it, and that thing still cranks. Nothing's ever happened to it.
It's awesome.
Hey, Freshy D, how strong is that leather?
You'll want to use it fairly low. Like half to a quarter to a half, somewhere in there.
Got it.
I
Thank
saw
you.
that he put his fall flavors out. Are those flavors publicly available yet? Or are they still in beta fresh?
Which the fall flavors?
No, the leather stuff. I'm assuming that's from Swaggy.
What?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think the leather's out.
Oh man, I've been out of it for like I said, a month to 2 months.
You can have mine. You want me to ship it to you? He sent me leather. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna use it
I'll
for.
put the link out there. See if it's you can see if it's on
Yeah.
the site yet.
I'll have to go hit.
Swiggy's around. He might tell us.
Yeah, he's in chat. Yeah, I need to put me in an order and get all of those flavors because I got some tobacco's to make with some of that.
Nice.
Dimlin, what are you making right now?
I'm making a cranberry jam muffin
Okay.
with orange and like a frosting on it. But I wanted to show you the Heisenberg one shot.
Yeah, it's blue.
Look at that.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's totally food coloring. So
Yeah.
What's that devil emblem on the top? I can't think of the name of that company.
Oh, who makes it?
Oh, DeMillan on top of her bottle there.
Oh, Vampire Vape.
Oh, cool.
So I'll derail a little bit. How has everyone been? I've not even watched replays of any of the shows. I've been so
been
busy with other stuff.
Missing you.
Aw.
Hanging in there, brother.
'Cause I'm like a regular now on here.
I've noticed. It's
Yeah.
fun.
I like it.
My wife is recuperated enough. We actually visited family.
Oh.
Awesome.
My mom turns 90 on Tuesday, so we had a little get together for her Wednesday.
Who turns 90?
My mom.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
She's still driving. I had to go fix a
What?
flat tire. I had to go fix a flat tire for her during the week.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. Is she shrunk? Or is she
No,
still
she
normal
was-
height?
Yeah, she shrunk. She was pretty tall to begin with.
My grandma, she shrunk. She was like 4'6" or something by the end of it. She was teeny.
Yeah, my grandma was like 5'8", and by the time I was a sophomore in high school, I was taller than her.
Yeah, and you're like
And I'm
hugging her like
and I'm
this,
5'4".
and she's like a little dainty thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Osteoporosis is no joke.
No,
it's not.
man.
My family, my mom, dad, and brothers had to go into quarantine.
Oh, geez.
Oh wow.
One of my brothers tested positive,
Oh.
and
Was it a real positive or a false positive?
it was real.
Oh, okay.
So the first time he went in, he wasn't feeling well, and they took him to the ER, did blood cultures and stuff, or did swabs. Sorry, not the blood stuff yet.
Mhm.
And he came back with a false negative, and they treated him for strep throat. And then a couple of days later, he lost his sense of smell and his sense of taste.
Oh wow. Is that part of COVID?
That's one of the symptoms that can be correlated with it.
Yeah.
And so they took him back to the ER, and they immediately drew blood and tested, and pretty much told him, "Yep, you get to go into quarantine. Please notify the school, all that
Yeah.
good stuff."
My mom had it. And she managed to beat it. So
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's just kind of achy and feels pretty bad. Can't smell or taste anything still. So
and she is in poor health. So I was amazed.
my mom is, so that's why she's worried.
Mhm.
She's got RA and she's immunocompromised and has some heart issues. So
Yeah, my mom has like leukemia and no pancreas and missing pounds of intestines and gallbladders and all kinds of stuff is taken out.
she's been through some stuff.
Yeah. Seems like every time she calls me, you're like, oh, they took what out of you?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I also ordered a new microphone that should be here pretty soon.
That's exciting.
I went ahead and it's not, I'll have to set it all up and have my wife, Mrs. Slashy, come in here and help me out. But I got one of the Blue Yeti mics, but it was The World of Warcraft one that came out.
Of course. Nerd.
What makes it World of Warcraft?
They partnered with Blizzard, so they designed it so it's got like different etchings on it. The color scheme's different. It's got the logo. Like,
Woo!
it's just a special little mic.
Nerd.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It comes with a sound software to where you can actually like disguise your voice as characters from the game.
That's cool.
That is kind of neat.
I'm gonna go through and do raid leading one day, like disguised, like with my voice as someone else the whole night.
Dylan likes World of Warcraft. She's a WoW fan.
Yeah, I've been watching it late nights on Twitch because those guys on there crack me up.
Some of them can be pretty crazy.
There's one guy named Preach, and he's just
Oh yeah, I know Preach.
such a comic. Love him.
So you know what, Fresh? I'm thinking VSO cherry might go good with VSO leather,
Yeah.
like a leather cherry bourbon custard.
Yeah,
That
that
sounds
sounds
good.
nice.
Yeah.
I got to give that a shot.
In what world does that sound nice?
I mean, and depending on what route you go, Addie, you could have some fun. Like if you went down because I'm all on the tobaccos with that right now. Put a couple of drops of Cavendish, Flavora Cavendish, and then kind of build on there.
I was thinking about going a tobacco route too. It was like I didn't know which way to go. Hey Slash, I mixed some VSO Violet
Yeah.
with what's VSO's new dark berry? The blueberry
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
Yeah.
I mixed Violet with Huckleberry. Man, is it good.
That just sounds like it'd be good.
I'm attempting to make a raspberry snowball.
Cool.
Razzleberry?
Raspberry snowball.
Are you using razzleberry?
No, I'm using raspberry syrup.
Oh, nice.
That new SSA raspberry syrup.
I'm warming up my VG right now.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because you have your fancy guy now.
Game changer.
You know what I'm gonna use that I haven't used in forever?
Hmm.
Holy Vanilla.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh.
Do they still make that?
No, it's Holy Resurrection now, isn't it? Or is that the RY4?
That's the RY4, I think.
They make a Holy Vanilla 2.
Yeah.
They'll have a
Yeah.
full bottle of it.
Holy Vanilla
I know.
2. Holy Vanilla 2 is pretty close to the original. It just needs, I forget, unnoted they said how to do it.
I got
I
it.
think
Strict time 2 friction.
Yeah. It's because you have to order it like
No, they did.
the
It
only
was,
thing you could order from that site.
It's the DIY Flavor Shack French Napoleon Cafe and something else. I think is what they said.
Yeah, and it was
Just add that into
only
the-
like 0.5% of vanilla swirl or something stupid like that. Like there wasn't anything crazy wrong with it.
So Freshy, we did on Wendy's show. We've been doing the fall mixes too, and Bob Ohmstulo turned in this recipe. I just put in chat. Man, is it good? It's like a caramel toffee, apple RY4.
It's
Ooh.
really
Ooh, that sounds good.
it turned out nice.
Yeah. But I didn't have his caramel, so I used the. I didn't have his toffee. I didn't have his caramel, so I used the SSA caramel and butter toffee base by VT. Oh,
Okay.
yum!
Let's see if I followed the recipe.
Did you post your recipe, Demilin?
Oh no, I was just looking at the caramel apple rye 4 one. I used the
Oh, okay.
he used the rye 4 double by Jungle Flavors. I used the rye 4 double by TFA.
Oh, that's right. I used the Mulberry version.
That Jungle Flavors RY4 is very, very good.
Yeah, I never had that.
It's extra caramelly and a little bit more toasty.
Hmm. No, I haven't posted it yet. I usually don't post my recipes until I know it's halfway decent.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to see what you're doing.
Oh, I could go over my recipe with you.
Yeah, go for it, Dimlin.
So I use the back bar bitters at 0.25, cranberry jam SSA at 1%, cream filling for a glaze for at 0.5, lembas bread, flavora for the muffin at 1.75. Is that bad?
No.
Okay, good. Well, orange marmalade BTA vape train at 1.5, and pastry zest flavora at 0.5.
Sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
That's
Yeah, a lot of flavors.
Sounds tasty.
The only one I'm concerned about with mine is the honeybee.
Oh, I have never tried that one.
It can go urine pretty quick.
I got
Yeah.
it at 0.2.
That should be okay.
Yeah.
Urine. It can go urine.
Can
Yes.
it?
Oh
I've,
god.
I've heard it could go floral as well.
Yeah.
It's like tea,
It's-
so I
it's-
figured that might actually be okay.
It's got some amazing floral notes. Like
Yeah.
it's a very floral honey.
Okay.
but
That's why I picked it, because I'm doing a tea with rum and lemon.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, so
I
you
got
made the.
black
I think you
tea,
made the right
SSA.
choice.
I'm gonna do black tea SSA at 3%. See how that works out. Seems pretty normal for SSA flavors.
Yeah, it's a 3 to 4 seems to be about the standard for them.
Caramel candy flavor west 2.5, honeybee 0.2, flavor express lemon 0.75%, vape train light rum at 2, and rum with honey at 2. See how that works out.
So I'd be curious. I know there's people that do it out there, but I know for me that I couldn't go over like 1 or 2 drops in a 30 mil with honeybee
Yeah.
because for me it approached that rim note very quickly.
In a 10 mil or in a 30 mil?
30 mil.
Okay, I'll say I got it at, it's going to be like 3 drops, I think. 0.06.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
0.2.
The 0.2 was the percent.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it'll be 0.06 grams.
I was about to say 0.2 mil. That's gonna be some pretty strong honeybee.
Fuck no.
When did it, who did
No,
scoop?
that's 0.75. That's where I got lemon express at. Or lemon flavor
Yeah,
express at.
who'd be walking around the room with a cat?
Ew. That's so
You're
gross.
just walking around. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Mhm.
Where did you
The
pee?
Bora
Where
honeybee
did
is
you
like
pee?
the better. Okay, let's try this out. See what it does.
Yeah, I enjoyed honeybee quite a bit, but for me, I just had to learn
Keep
where it
low.
went. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking honeycomb at first, but then I was like, no, I want like actual like honey, you know. It was FA or maybe Wonder Flavors honey is pretty good.
Wonder Flavors honey is excellent.
Yeah, it is. I haven't played with honeybee yet. I figured this was the perfect spot for it. So
Sure. 100%.
thanks for
Yeah.
this black tea smells good.
I
Yeah.
don't like tea.
Ooh. I can vape them. They're just not. I'll drink them too. But
The only tea I drink is like peach tea, which isn't even really a tea, I don't think.
I need lots of sugar in the stuff I drink. So
Yeah. Like, or brisk, which I guess is not tea.
I mean, it's an instant tea.
I
I like their lemonade. Their lemonade.
That's good stuff.
or the half and half one that they have. That's like half lemonade, half
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
Their lemonade is like the best, like sour, perfect
Mhm.
lemonade. All right, let's do this. 0.5.
Wouldn't be a show unless I got some VG on myself. All
Good
right.
job.
It's what we look forward to, Fresh.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
that last drop that gets away.
If you're not completely covered on the outside and a few special
Yeah, and I don't know
insides,
Paul,
you have you don't wear enough VG.
True enough.
Okay.
All right, so I can downsize my recipe, or downsize the recipe finally.
What are you making, Fred?
A snowball, like a Hostess snowball, but raspberry. So something like an oversized raspberry zinger.
Aha.
You can make it cold.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at the vape. I'm like, it
You can
could
use
work.
coconut. Sounds like it calls for desiccated coconut.
It does have some desiccated coconut.
Yes.
So
Neat. Neat.
allow me to game change.
I can see that.
Is that lembas bread? Is that a steeper? I've never played with the lembas bread.
It's an elvish bread.
Yes.
It's an elvish bread.
I think it's a couple days. Save this.
Oh, does it only mute to the audience? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're like, Sam, what are you talking about?
I love doing God mode on shows where I could talk to like the vixens and no one can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
You've done that to me, and I
Yeah.
was like, and I responded.
And then the audience is like, who
I
are
was
they
like, wait.
talking to?
How do you talk to them without being on the show?
You can mute your mic to like the source of the show
Oh.
and then let it still go to the audio of the Zoom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's how I do it. That way, like when we're starting shows, everybody else can be muted and I could be talking and then do like the countdown for them so they know when they're going to go live. Then I tell them when to go, that sort of thing. That's why we do it. Or if they forget something, then I can just like chime in. But it's hard to not like get them off their place.
What are Vixens doing this Sunday? Friction?
Another picture. Let me
It's
forget what
the
it is.
peanut butter banana milkshake.
Oh,
whatever.
that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Could be caramel, could be
banana,
butterscotch,
chocolate milk,
Yeah.
whatever it ends up being.
could
Yeah,
be
that was
orange.
That was good.
Yep. It looks good. And then the next week is the one that I picked. We haven't showed it yet, but it'll be lined up for like a Halloween show for us.
Yep.
Which is good because I didn't pick it that way, but I pick a picture because Lumi can't pick. She doesn't. She won't decide anything.
Can't
so
or won't?
she won't.
Same thing.
Both. So I pick, which is fine. I like picking.
Yeah. Your pick is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard cheese.
Can't ruin it. No spoilers.
Nope.
Well, I locked myself out of the VSO site. It told me I had 2 more attempts, and I put the wrong password in one more time, and they locked me out.
What a jackass.
So I had to change my password because I don't remember it, and I'm still locked out. I got to wait another 15 minutes.
Dude,
before
you're
I
like
can
a
do my
tech
order.
person. You don't have like a password manager or some shit by now?
So I just want to just on that
You do it on
note,
your phone.
I want you to think about that. You have a single location holding
I know, it's
all of
terrible.
your passwords.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible. I know. But
That
I'm
is-
lazy.
No one could get to it though. I
It's
mean,
my phone. I trust my phone.
It's on
If
the
you,
phone.
if you have connection to the internet, everyone's already on your device if they want to
Yeah.
be.
No.
Nothing is safe.
How could?
nothing.
Why would they want to be on my device? Is what I'd like to know.
They
Why
won't.
not?
Overall, they won't, but they could
I'm gonna
be.
mute for game changing.
Okay. You do that, sweetheart.
It's a game changer off.
Yeah. This fancy shit.
I'm gonna try my juice. I'm scared.
I just made a liter of juice for my mom yesterday and mailed it out to her.
Your mom
Oh.
vapes?
Oh yeah, she quit smoking 4 years ago ish.
That's super cool.
And from then she's just been coming to me, and she does I did a grapple mix for her several years ago.
What is that? Grape, apple?
Yep, it's It is 4% RF Apple SC and 3% RF Grape SC, and she loves it. I've been having to source it. I think there's only one more place that I've known that I could buy it that's inside of the United States, and I think they're
Yeah.
getting low on their stock. Yeah, she loves it. She's been that flavor alone. She's pretty much been vaping now for probably about 2 years.
Yeah, my parents don't. I was the only person in my family that smoked. My immediate family, like outside my family, my grandparents and stuff, everybody smoked, and then my dad was all proud because he didn't smoke, and he was like, nobody in my family smokes, and then I was a smoker.
Oh,
Yeah, I started when I was 15. A
Yeah.
buddy of mine had them, and I wanted to try it, and
Yep.
you know, stupid teenager stuff. And once my mom found out, she was like, I can't get mad at you per se because both of us smoked,
Yeah.
but I can just tell you that you shouldn't be because it's
Yeah.
not good for you. And yeah,
I'm happy I quit. We were speaking of my son before. I basically quit when he was born, so I haven't had a cigarette in his whole life, really.
that's awesome.
So like none of my other kids even remember that I smoked, which is cool.
Yep. My mom tried to get my dad to vape. It did not work, but we kind of settled, so to speak, because he's a recovering alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
He's been sober now for several years.
Good.
But when he was going through all that, he was like, pretty much what she said. She was like, he gave up drinking and got sober and everything. I think I could just let him have this one vice.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel about Kayla sometimes.
So yeah, he still smokes. He goes outside, all that good stuff. And my mom
Yeah.
will go out there and he'll try stuff every now and then. He's got a couple of mods that he'll try to pick up, and he can't get past that coughing stage that a lot of smokers go through, especially when they switch
That's how
over.
Kayla was. She used to
Yeah.
cough all the time.
What's up, Mallory?
Now she can actually vape,
Alright.
That's good.
but she has her nose has been stuffed for like a year, so she can't taste anything.
Just straight mint then.
Andrew, you're in charge of telling me. You're in charge of telling me how long it takes Khabib to choke him out.
Soda.
Although he's gonna have to strangle Gaethje unconscious because Gaethje's too dumb to stop.
Hi, Mallory.
You're in charge. You're in charge though, Andrew. Let me know. Obviously, we're still mixing a little bit. Mine turned out just based on the couple of drops I took out of the unultrasonic liquid. Turned out really, really nice. You're gonna call this fight of the year? I don't think so. I think this is gonna be a typical Khabib defense.
is it another pay-per-view?
Yeah, there's a pay-per-view on right now, Dimlin. From Fight Island over in Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
It's got to be a different time of day, right? There's no way.
It's a little bit different time of day.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear that, huh?
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I was gonna say
Stupid head.
it was pretty quiet from what I heard.
Who
Yeah.
cares? He's stupid. Just call him stupid.
I am Sam's just gonna, like one day we're just gonna be watching a show. We're gonna be on the Saturday show, and all of a sudden here comes I am Sam just through the back door and just punches Friction in the back, then walks back out.
Show up. I'll be
He
right back.
wishes.
I'll be right back.
And then you just see him in my camera. You motherfucker.
Yep. Then he just sits down and does the rest of the show from your mixing site.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What's up, Ross?
I mean, there's a lot of people that want to do that, so.
So, since I've been gone for so long, what's new and cool in the vaping world? I've not kept up with anything.
You saw the Game Changer, right?
Yes,
Before?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Mullenberry put out a second line of flavors. I guess this would be their
Definitely.
second line of flavors called SSA, the Sabuki Super Aromas.
Okay, so that's the SSA y'all were talking
Yep.
about.
Yeah. She's got some. She got some bangers. She got some bangers. They're
Look at
really.
Dimlin.
Really good additive flavors.
I'm
Okay.
sneaking up on fresh.
VSO has put out like 1 million more flavors, Slasha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Well,
all
as
the
soon
ones. Pretty much all the ones you and Max talked about that day, on that tobacco show. Pretty much all of them are out at this point.
As soon as his website will let me in, I'll get my order.
Yeah.
I like giving him crap. I know it's not his fault.
Huckleberry Violet.
Oh, that Huckleberry dough, Slasha. I know you know some Huckleberries.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, that's right.
What is that at? Sorry. I'm your Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
God, I need to watch that. I think I have it on some
Tombstone?
streaming service. God, it's such a good movie.
That is such a good.
Tombstone. That's a great movie. I
It's
like when he
so good.
spins the cups.
Yes.
He's like, beep, 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 with the cups. And I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. I love Val Kilmer.
So so what's
That was
the
probably his best
deal?
role.
Hmm.
What's the deal with the vape and nicotine and stuff? The banning and so forth. I've seen a little bit of news here and there about like fighting stuff and
It's the same as it was.
Same as it ever was. I mean, the PMTAs went through, so you're slowly but surely. It's going to take them forever to catch up because there was over 1 million submissions.
yes, I followed some of that.
Yeah, one lady did like 330,000 submissions by herself.
That's insane.
I
Right.
have that link. I'm gonna post it.
That was amazing. She
Like-
was a hero. She bogged them down for 6 months by
That's
herself.
Amanda Wheeler.
Yeah.
Like I remember going through in 2018 whenever I had my line that I was selling locally here.
Hmm.
I had because we had our FDA lawyer that represented the manufacturer that I went through, and just getting TP numbers alone, which were like the beginning numbers for if you were trying to submit for PMTA before the PMTA process and all those weird things. Going through that process, we had a ton of phone meetings and getting all the forms and everything, and the fee. Like technically, I still have a line out that I've paid for that I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure was federally approved for what's it called? One of the exclusions of like similarity or whatever.
What's it called? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, and they probably did a couple of shady things. Some people do, but yeah, I've got my Juicy J's still technically federally approved.
Yeah,
Juicy J's. That was the
Yep.
name of it.
Yeah, Juicy
Um,
J's.
Andrew. No, the SSA does not compete with Liquid Bar and Vanilla ice cream. Nothing competes with Liquid Bar and Vanilla ice cream. It's not a bad vanilla ice cream, but there's every other ice cream, and then there's Liquid Bar and Vanilla ice cream.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
The only thing I've enjoyed a little bit better is the random thing that I've made myself, but that's just bias. With
Yeah, and that's just every once in a while you stumble across like a
Yeah.
combination. You're like, ooh, wait a minute, that's really nice.
yeah, because I think I did vanilla swirl and holy vanilla and something else, and it was like almost a 3-2-1 style, and that was my vanilla ice cream base.
Hello, then. Hello.
Yeah, Tam mentioned that the ice creams didn't really. They're not LB killers.
No, they're decent ice creams. And that's the thing about Liquid Bar and Vanilla ice cream is it's just so easy. Like you just grab it, dump it in, and you're like, all right,
Yep. What is it, like 4%? Call it good.
4%. I mean, if you want a really nice stout ice cream, you up it to 6.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I've
and you're good.
been out of it so long.
My
4%.
my driving pod recipe that I made that I mixed up at what was it? I think I mixed it up at 6, like 6
Okay.
milligrams. It was 6% Liquid Barn ice cream and 1% one-on-one whipped cream and like 3% of Scandinavian fruits by SSA, which is a cloudberry slasher.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's like half boysenberry, half raspberry, and then it has like notes of grapefruit to it. It's fucking amazing.
That's a real fruit, isn't it?
Yeah, cloudberry. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's noted as. Is it's kind of like a boysenberry raspberry with like hints of citrus.
Nice.
So yeah, that Scandinavian fruits by SSA
The hell
is
is that, Addy?
pretty good.
Leather.
It's leather.
Leather.
Toonie's got some leather. He's sniffing it to make sure see how it compares to that
Oh, that
sweaty
VSO
leather.
leather is so freaking good. Oh my god.
Right, that
Is it-
VSO leather. It's
Real
legit.
thing.
That's
Is
legit.
it accurate?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if you just What if
Yeah.
you just cut a piece of leather and put it in a bottle with like water? It's
Yeah.
like, here you go.
No, that wouldn't be safe.
Use it for your cotton.
Because well, he derived his from tannins, grape skin tannins, but the way they tan leather typically is with chromium, which is super toxic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the other way they do is with vegetable oil, which is something else you don't want to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they smeared it with brains for some reason.
Old school.
I don't know.
You're
That
thinking
was
old
an
school.
old an old school way of tanning.
Brains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would
Mush the
use
brains
the
up.
brains of the animal that they killed, and they would tan the hide with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Use the whole thing.
Smush it up, and rub it into the hide, and let it
That's
sit out,
wild.
stretched out.
That got dark really fast.
Yeah, and then they would increasingly stretch it every day to make it. Yeah, it's really cool though.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting to sit there and.
I mean, think of it though. If people didn't use the whole animal, we would not know the wonders of like oxtail soup and stuff.
Yep.
Like when done right, that stuff is so good, but it takes forever to cook down things like oxtail and cowtail.
I
And,
just can't do oxtail soup. It just to think of eating
That's
it.
a thing.
There,
yeah.
Tyler.
Yes.
so the tail
Tyler.
is really, really, really tough meat.
Ugh.
And so it's got to be pretty much like braised and broken down for hours and hours for it to get soft. But there's
Yeah.
so much flavor because of the bone and the cartilage and everything there.
Yeah.
Once you're done making it, you've got a really, really deep, flavorful dish.
It's
Yeah,
like
but it's-
shoulder,
wow.
right? Like shoulder that way too.
Oh yeah.
Bone
So-
marrow.
So Deb's gonna get the leather. She doesn't know what to do with it. Obviously, tobaccos is the
Very much
is the
so
big
tobaccos.
thing. What it tastes like is the smell of walking past like a leather shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's kind of what it tastes like, and it actually for a minute during the steep, you'll actually get like that leather texture, like if you've ever tasted leather, you get that kind of texture in your tongue.
Yeah, it's really
it does
nice.
it does fade out, that texture thing kind of fades out as it steeps, but what you're left with in the end is, like I said, like if you're going through the mall and you walk past that leather shop and you're like, oh, that smells good. That's what you're left with. And so Toonie's going after like a custard today, right, Toonie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going
I
after
never
like a
picked
little
up
bit of
on
leather
that.
and a custard.
And
That
it came
just
out
sounds
good.
amazing.
That VSO cherry pairs up really nice with that leather.
Does
Yeah.
it?
I did leather at 0.5, VSO cherry at 0.8, Wonder Flavors bourbon at 0.5, aged bourbon cream at 1.2, and custard 2 at 3%.
Hell yeah.
That
And
just
that
sounds
leather.
good.
Leather and cherry, and then the whole bourbon with the cream.
Yeah, that
Nice.
does sound nice. Like a
Can't do it. That sounds terrible.
It sounds amazing.
or like a leather in with like a booze flavor.
Mhm.
Like Toonie's doing, like Toonie's doubling down here. But like a leather note in a whiskey.
Oh my god. I'm not a whiskey fan, but I've had some very interesting flavored whiskeys that I can enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, from the sound of it too, depending on how you do it, you could do it with several different styles of creams, that leather flavor.
Mm-hmm.
If you layer stuff, like you could do what would it be? Maybe like a chocolate caramel butterscotch style cheesecake with a hint of leather in there
Mm.
underneath all of the sweet.
Yeah.
And it would just add almost a savory, if you will, for a better picture. It almost savory it up a little bit. You could do it with certain ice creams. You just have to find the good pairings with it. I don't see it going well with fruits unless you have a lot of other layers underneath it that would go well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd have to layer some nice dark fruits on top of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you couldn't do like an apple in leather. It would just feel and probably taste a little off. But if you did, like you said, Fresh, some of the darker berries under there,
Yeah,
or start getting into like fig and date, plum,
yeah, those would
and
be.
kind of,
Yeah, yum.
yeah, you could do almost a sangria, which is pretty much bordering on the wine with a little leather in there. It'd be really good.
Doesn't Flavor have a sangria?
They do.
Yep.
And I think it's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
a wine.
not bad.
Sangria is a fruity type of wine. Like it's fermented fruits. I mean, I think it's classified as a wine, but it doesn't taste like a grape wine by any means. It's very fruity, usually really sweet.
I'm gonna be unnoted for wine, so I'm wondering if I should get that one.
Yeah,
Sangria,
the sangria,
it's
the sangria, the Moscato,
I have the Moscato.
yeah.
They have a yeah.
and that morning
Flavor West
mimosa
has a lot of
though.
wine.
That morning mimosa though. That's like
That's a
Bryson said.
champagne.
Bryson told me I could one shot that, so I one shotted it. I think it was at like 3 or 4%. It was wonderful. That morning mimosa. It needed a little time to steep in, but it was nice. Because I think they use I think it's the nectarine that they came out with a couple of years ago. You know?
Oh yeah, the sangria is good.
Yeah.
It actually has a boozy note to it too that you can just pick up in the aroma.
I don't know, but I get old box wine out of the Flavora wines. The winey flavors.
I could see that.
Yeah, they're kind of like generic wine.
Yeah.
I think apple cinnamon sangria was my favorite I've ever had anywhere.
That sounds like it'd be good.
Ooh.
Like a deep cooked apple.
Yeah.
SSA has a great baked apple.
Yeah. That's what I'm vaping on right now. It's good.
No Fireball Bachelor.
I need to revisit my fireball recipe.
Oh damn! I can't concentrate now.
It got reviewed by one or two people, I think, and one of them brought up some good points. I need to go back and visit and change it up. It's got some weird off notes in it, and I'm pretty sure he's right. So I want to go back and fix that.
Fireball like the candy or like the drink?
The drink.
Okay.
I went to a local diner, not really a diner. It was just a local food place that was run by an actual trained chef, and she moved back to Chickasha where I went to college because that's where she grew up. Opened up a small food place there, and one of their specialty drinks they did during the winter was Irish cream and Fireball whiskey. And it's very good mixed together. So I wanted to do that in vape.
Ah.
DTF.
This is,
Hope you're
this
being,
is for
hope you're being
friction.
safe out
Just
there.
throwing that out there. For friction.
Hey.
Starring
Is it?
drama in the cats. Dick.
Did you see his recipe he just put out? Friction's winter custard. That looks pretty
Oh,
darn
no.
good, man.
No, I don't want to look at that.
3 ingredients. I'll tell you what it is. It's
Damn it, I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah.
DIY flavor Shack Holy Vanilla at 1.5, Cap Vanilla Custard at 4, and Liquid Barnes Vanilla Ice Cream at 3. And I'll be
We'll
trying
see.
it shortly.
I don't see why that'd be bad at all.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
I like simple mixes.
It's
That's
gonna
it.
it's gonna need a little bit of a steep because of that Cap Vanilla Custard B1.
No. I
Yeah.
vape that. I shake and vape that all the time.
Fair enough. So I used to too because I knew what it
Yeah.
would taste like in the end, so I could imagine it.
There's no
No.
way this gets to a steep. I'll vape it all before then.
Yeah, with that much Liquid Barn Vanilla ice cream and the Holy Vanilla in there, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's instant.
It's gonna be really nice.
Filling her up now.
So Andrew, is the fight over, or are they still going?
I don't have to play nice with Sam. He's a big stupid head.
Whoa.
Goldschlager.
Feeling the heat.
At least he didn't
Yeah.
call him a poopy head.
Yeah, he's a poopy head.
You're a hoe bag.
She's gonna put us in one of those shirts, the
Yeah.
big shirts. This is your get along shirt.
Okay, so the main card just started. Okay, never mind. Maybe I will get to see the fight then.
Uh-oh. We're gonna go in timeout, Friction, if we don't
Yeah. Uh oh.
start.
So they're all still in their bubble over there in Dubai?
Do I get a spanking?
Yeah. Oh,
I'll
you
give
know what
the
I need to know? How it was? How many dicks did the girl suck in Clerks?
Whoa.
37, right?
37. Yeah.
It's like, whoa! Yeah, 37. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Angela, you do not want Friction's blend because you don't like custard. And his is a pure custard.
She wants me. Your sister.
She wants a Friction.
You heard it here first.
I
Dimlin's sister wants me. Woo woo.
Friction, I think everyone wants you.
Yeah, I like that.
Not
That's the
saying-
world I want to live in.
Nope.
Everybody thinks friction is sexy.
Oh, she forgot that she doesn't like custard. Until you take that first hit and you go, oh, custard.
P.S. This is tasty. Mmm.
Getting this going.
Sensual vaping
My
with
memory
friction.
of being snowed in, though, will always go back to I was like 15.
I went and played outside.
Listen, I was 15, and we were living in like a city for where I live, which is not like a real city, but it had like blocks and stuff, you know. And with my mom, and I got the game Final Fantasy VII, and it was after school, and I played it after school all the way throughout the night, and then I went out for a cigarette at like 4 in the morning, and there was like a foot and a half of snow.
Whoa.
It snowed in, and it was crazy. It was like totally fine to snow. At like a snap of a fingers, it blew my mind. And then I went back in and played more of my video game because school was canceled the next day.
Can't do that anymore. You just hop on Zoom.
Yeah, that sucks.
Last time it snowed here was nigh on 1977. And it was a school day, and we all got to stay off of school because there was like maybe 3 inches of snow on the ground, and they couldn't get anybody into class.
Get out of here.
It doesn't snow here.
That's crazy.
That's like when
Have
it
a good
snows
one,
here.
Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
We get like 2
Hey.
or 3 inches and everything shuts down.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to drive.
No.
Well, around here, everybody's just out cruising. Nobody cares.
You're used to it.
Yep.
We get
Yeah.
a week of snow throughout the whole year, and everything dies.
It was fantastic when I worked over there because they'd just be like, nope, don't come to work. I'm like, oh, okay.
We have like 4 months straight of snow. I hate it.
Did you show everybody the snow fresh?
Yeah.
What?
in the
Oh, you
beginning.
already did that?
Yeah, I did
My
that at the
sister
start of
lives
the
in
show.
Minnesota. They got it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we-
yeah, Giz has been buried.
I hate snow.
Yeah,
Thank God for global.
I think it's melting a bit.
That's even worse because then it's wet.
Then it'll freeze overnight. That's what you really don't want.
Yep.
I want those
what's
roads
hard to ride
freezing
a
up.
bicycle. Hard to ride a bicycle and that stuff.
At least now I work from home all the time, so I don't have to worry about like driving into work or anything. But I just
Nobody
hate
cares,
it.
Christian.
I just hate feeling trapped. Even though I don't go anywhere, I hate feeling like trapped in my house.
But at the same time, are you a homebody and you want to be
Yes.
home? Yeah.
All the
that's-
time. Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah.
Once you tell me like I can't go somewhere, then I'm like I start getting all like itchy. Otherwise, I could stay
That's
home
something.
literally for every day for like 2 months and be totally fine.
All right, so my mix, I called it 37 question mark exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point.
There's 7 dicks.
That's right, 37 dicks and a snowball.
That's great.
So I did desiccated coconut by VTA at 1%. I did glazed donut by Wonder Flavors at 2, lemon cheesecake by SSA at 1, raspberry syrup by SSA at 1.6, strawberry juicy by Wonder Flavors at a half, sweet cream by BTA at 1, vanilla sugar by SSA at 0.25, and yellow cake by Wonder Flavors at a half.
Sounds delightful.
It is.
P.S.
It is.
I feel like Sam will definitely give you a snowball.
Hello, yeah.
He's a courteous man like that. You ask him to, he might.
Other foot.
Just use your manners.
What, baby ma?
Nobody's talk. Shut up.
What's
Nobody
that-
likes
what's that
kids.
vanilla sugar like fresh?
Oh, Dad.
Exactly what it sounds like. It's like sugar with a little bit of vanilla. So
Wow.
it's basically a sweetener.
I got to use some more of those SSAs. I have a whole bunch of them. I just haven't delved into them as much as I'd like to.
Yeah, I use it for anything that like a snowball requires sweetener. Like there's no other way to get around it. So that's the reason I used it at a quarter. But it gives it has a nice light kind of bright vanilla to it. So it seems like pretty nice sweetener. But yeah, I mean I figured with the yellow cake in there anyway, I was like fuck it, let's just go for it. But yeah, sweet cream by BTA is Twinkie filling, so anybody who's never had it. And then I used a little bit of the lemon cheesecake to just kind of make things a little richer all around. And then glazed donut, and then desiccated coconut over the top with that. And then that raspberry syrup. That raspberry syrup's delicious. Yeah, SSA raspberry
As
syrup.
well?
You can use it at like 2.5% without it going full robo on you. So using it back at like 1.6, you get a nice raspberry syrup, and then I back that up with that juicy strawberry by Wonder Flavors. So you get a nice moist kind of raspberry cake, and then Twinkie filling and some coconut on the top of it, which is what a raspberry snowball is anyway. So there you go, 37.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Clerks. I should
You
probably
use
watch
that
that.
Scandinavian fruit, haven't you, Fresh?
Absolutely, I love that flavor.
I gotta do something with that. It smells amazing.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of boysenberry raspberry with a hint of like grapefruit to it.
The,
Hey, Larry.
the multivitamin
Larry.
SSA is
Larry.
really good. I can't tell you what it tastes like, but it doesn't taste like vitamins. But it's a nice fruity thing. Ooh,
how's
Winter
the-
Wonderland.
How's the snow? There you go.
I
Like I
love
said,
the way it
it's
looks on
starting
the
to melt.
trees.
It's starting to melt down a little bit.
Got some sun.
Snow on trees is pretty,
It is very pretty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
but
Fresh
snow in your
snow.
driveway is gross.
Oh, I did go have I've had a. So I work for the government, so I can't be around like pot smoke at all.
Yeah.
And we have some pretty big pothead neighbors that live down below us, and it comes right up through the laundry room. So you go sit in the bathroom for 10 minutes and get a contact high if you're really in the mood. So I went and had a conversation with my apartment complex. I'm like, this is fucked up, you know, like if I get drug tested, like, and I come up with trace, like that's enough. That's enough for them to be like,
and
"You're
I will
out."
murder you.
Yeah. No, they'll just fire me on the spot.
Wow.
But I'm saying you'll murder your neighbors.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I'd come
Yeah.
back and walk in and start punching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and had a conversation. They're like, if you want out of your lease, you can be out of your lease anytime you want. I'm like, oh, really?
Well then.
So,
Hmm.
yep. So sit back and doing some house hunting. Did some house hunting this week. So
Anything come up?
maybe sooner rather than later. Not really.
I love not
It's
being
kind of
in an
it's kind of
apartment
slow.
life.
It's kind of this is the slow time of year. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff coming on the market, but it goes off the market equally as quickly. So, and a lot of it wouldn't qualify for a VA loan anyway.
I've never been happier than now when I'm not in an apartment anymore. Like, this is mine. It's so cool. When I pay like my money, it's not rent anymore. It's towards my mortgage. That's I'm like an adult.
You are a big boy, Friction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like-
no, I'm gonna be. I mean, when the right place opens now, like now that I know that they're not gonna stop me, They're not
Yeah.
going to try and stop me. They're just going to let me go. It's
Yeah.
like, okay. The
Hell
right
yeah.
place opens up, it's there. I know where I want to go. So
Mhm.
just a matter of waiting on it.
I know where you want to go too. You want to come down to good old Okie Town.
Go to Oklahoma. I mean, it'd be way cheaper to live down there.
You're not wrong. And there's plenty of government jobs down here.
Mhm.
I don't want to live in Tornado Alley at all, though.
Only most kind of parts of I-35 or Tornado Alley.
Only most parts, yeah.
Where I'm at in Norman, we're far enough off of the highway and everything where it's still a possibility by all means, but we're much more safe than the people that are right on I-35.
Yeah.
Like I've been in a tornado before, and it was fucking terrifying.
That's
And
gotta be scary as hell. Seeing that.
I remember when I was
guy.
growing up in Minnesota, hiding in the basement.
Yeah, we had a tornado that came through when I was living there right after college. And Chickasha doesn't normally get hit because they're in a weird valley type setup, so normally everything goes around. And we had stuff come through, and I was driving to the shelter, which was about 6 blocks from where I was at. And about halfway through, a small one kind of just dropped right there. And a buddy of mine was in his truck, and he was going to go be with his kid, because him and I don't know what she is to him now, but he had a kid with a woman, and the kid was with her, so he was
Yeah.
going there. It picked his truck up and actually like spun it sideways.
Oh.
And so he had to like drive through the grass and the median and everything to get out.
Oh my
And
God.
when I was driving, I felt it actually pick the back end of my car up and like move it sideways.
That would
mhm.
scare the shit out of me.
So yeah,
Wow, the power.
And I've
Yeah,
been
we were-
close. Never that bad.
Yeah, we were out in the field. I was in the army still. Out in the field, which means you're living out in the backwoods in Louisiana.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, good old Louisiana. And so we were all inside the tent, and you just heard this dude go, "Look at those clouds! Look at those clouds!" And then he came ripping through and was running somewhere else. And we're like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Tornado!" And it picked the tent up that we were in and dropped it sideways. And
Oh,
this
wow.
girl got caught under the. We had one of the old heaters, so it was running off. I think it was running off kerosene, but we had an old heater, and the chimney came down on her arm, burned the shit out of her.
Oh.
Luckily, that was the worst of it, but yeah, it picked that thing up and threw that tent on us like nothing. Like
Yeah.
all of us were starting to we were all starting to try to get out of the tent too, because we knew what was going to happen. It was a GP medium, so it's got all that heavy frame, so dump, just dumped it sideways on us. Yeah.
Man.
So I was like, yeah, it's like no, I don't ever want to be in something that like it was just because this is hundreds of pounds worth of metal, and it picked it up like it was nothing and just dropped it right back down on us.
Wow.
yeah,
Cher-
the forces of
Cherokee.
nature, nothing to
Doesn't
play
make me
around
want to
with.
watch Twister.
Yeah, now
Never saw that movie.
Oh, it's such a good movie. Still,
Is it?
watch it. Yes,
really
I'll have to
good.
get
it's like the only real good tornado movie that I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about Wizard of Oz? That's a great.
Oh,
tornado
that's not a tornado movie. There's a tornado in that movie.
movie. Yeah.
There's a tornado in Man of Steel too.
Yeah, kills his
I mean,
dad.
you could say the tornado was the star of Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
really. I mean, without it, you wouldn't have a
you
story.
nothing. Yeah.
Best supporting character.
Yes.
Yeah, my
And
parents.
the Oscar goes to the tornado and Wizard of Oz.
Hey, Fresh, did you pick up the SSA Black Currant?
Yes.
Man, it smells really good.
It's pretty lovely. It's not as fermented as the Flavor Art, so Flavor Art's probably still the king, but it's a pretty good kind of black currant like jelly jam type flavor.
No, I'm sad I didn't get that raspberry one, or the raspberry one.
Yeah, the raspberry syrup is excellent. It's excellent.
Damn it!
Yeah, I heard about that, Dylan. My parents texted me last night, like, yeah, we're over a foot now. In the last couple days. So.
Well, my mix
So-
turned out good.
Yeah.
I think
What's
you
it-
use a little bump in the caramel candy, but it's
What is
definitely
it again?
it's a lemon tea with hints of honey, caramel, and rum.
Okay.
And yeah, if you get the rum and the back notes of the honey and stuff, it's
Very
good.
nice.
Definitely a lemon tea with rum in it.
It's a hot toddy.
Hot toddy.
Nice.
Twister came out in 1996.
What's
Oh,
that?
Holy.
Yeah,
Wonder
probably.
if Flavora Heat would be good in this.
Ooh.
Yeah, add just a drop of the heat. That just sounds good.
Yeah.
You
So
dog
I've got
getting
a,
buried up in Calgary?
El Gori.
You were
got
saying
11
before I interrupted you,
VSO
Slashy?
flavors. Oh, I was half talking out loud. I got 11 VSO flavors in my bag,
Nice.
Nice.
Heyo.
and I
Enough.
I went with clove, fig, leather, huckleberry, juniper, pine, bitters, blackcurrant, tomato, celery, and carrot.
Mhm.
Do you have their kiwi? 'Cause the
Violet.
kiwi's really good.
So I looked through the. I may have to search for it because I looked through the.
Violet might
stand-
not be out yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
it
out
might
yet.
Be out. Damn it.
Yeah, I was looking for some of the other more like conspicuous ones, and they're not
Yeah.
out yet.
If you put a message on there to Swaggy Shane, he'll might work some sort of a deal with you.
If
Yeah.
You say this is slash.
Nah,
Yeah, exactly. This is Slashy. Give me
I've
all the
never-
give me all the things.
He did that last time, and I loved it. I've tried a lot of his flavors. I've just never been one to do that.
Yeah.
And like to a point where I've tried to pay people afterwards and they get mad, which understandable. I mean, they're trying to do something nice, but it's just I've always been one of those getting help is not easy for me.
Do you have this pumpkin, Slasher?
Is that out too?
Yeah,
good.
it's been out for like a year.
That's
You
good.
need that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I named that.
Yeah.
I named that one of my top 3 flavors of the year last year.
Okay, there we go. I see it. I didn't see it when I was scrolling through the standalone flavorings category.
I still haven't used it, but I have it.
Yeah, it
It's
didn't show
amazing.
up.
Cherry's really good too.
Yes, the cherry is good. There's no
Cranberry.
medicine.
I mean, if it's a fruit and you're interested in it, and Swaggy Shane puts it
Yeah.
out, it's
Then you
probably
get it.
it's probably
I would
worth
say
your
it's
time.
probably going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
he has yet to fail me.
I'm
That's what
just
you're saying.
spending more and more and more money.
Yep, that's all I do at his site. I load up my fucking cart.
Is Mildred doing laundry friction?
Yeah, did you see her?
Yeah.
Just about damn time. Do
I'm gonna
work,
laugh so hard
man.
when she smacks you upside the head one day.
And
Yeah.
She just lays him out.
She needs to be cooking or cleaning or doing laundry, something.
Jesus.
Fuck. That is their job, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, you're gonna get
Oh my
murdered.
god.
You're gonna get
I
murdered
think
friction. And I mean, I'm not gonna blame her. I'm not gonna blame her at all for
I
it.
wouldn't blame her either.
Making
Now I
my
can't
head
s-
explode.
Can't
That's
stop.
what women
sniffing
are
this thing,
for.
yeah.
There we go.
Dimlin knows.
Barefoot and pregnant.
She knows she'd be a lot happier if she was just cooking or cleaning right now.
Oh, God. That is so not me.
Oh, I can't wait till next time you turn your light switch on and then the billions playing with your electric a little bit.
All right.
Marlonberry cactus cake. Crazy horse wants to know.
What about it?
Any
Oh,
opinion-
the cactus cupcake. It's kind of interesting. Crazy horse. Yeah, I mean, if you like cactus fruit at all, you'll probably dig what it's doing. You'll probably dig that flavor.
Hmm.
It's unusual. It's another one of those mullenberry ones that's super unusual, but like it just kind of creeps into you as you're vaping it, and you're like, that's actually really good. Like the bamboo milk. I always tell people about the bamboo milk. Like, it's really unusual. It's not at all what you think it's going to be. But when you vape it, the more you vape it, it just grows on you. You're like,
Yeah,
man,
it's good.
that's actually really good. So, I mean, like I said, if you like cactus fruit at all, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
They were impressed you were doing laundry. Like
I gotta get out
Now
of here,
you're all
guys.
lovey-dovey.
I know, right? Now he's all kissing ass.
I said, like a good wife. You didn't hear that part, did you?
Jeannie Sims about to come over there and kick
I
your
don't
butt.
think that helps things.
Yeah, Jeannie Sims is gonna pull a blade on you here.
Good.
I gotta get out of here, you guys, and go cook lunch for the kids.
I
right,
was
Later.
about to swing around the room
Yeah.
anyway. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Sam.
Thanks for having me,
See you
guys.
Sunday.
Good to see you.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Sam.
Crazy Horse, it's more of a one shot. It's closer to a one shot than an additive.
Does it
I
have
think
a
it's
real...
part of that M line. I think the cactus cupcake is part of the M line, so it's supposed to be a basis for a recipe. But you can certainly vape it by itself. It's not. You're not going to go wrong vaping it by itself. But you can certainly
Yeah.
add things to it. You can add other fruits or other bakeries.
I just grabbed a boob,
Later, Ian Thomas.
just so you guys know.
Good day, Ian. Good night. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock there.
It is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We should probably rock around the room here, let people get about their lives, go watch the UFC and whatnot. So yeah, let's
take
start.
a nap.
Let's start with friction. You're first in line, brother.
Hi. Thanks for having me. Thanks
Pleasure's
for
ours.
having a show this week.
Yay, we're
Give me
back.
something to do. It's very exciting. Let's see. Tomorrow they're doing like a peanut butter, banana, something, milkshake type dealy
Mm-hmm.
on the Vixens.
Looks
So that'll
good.
be fun. Yeah, it does look good.
You know Emily's gonna kill that one, right?
Probably. She'll probably have a good mix.
Keep an eye on Emily tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
sounds like a good profile.
On Monday, you're on Noted, right?
I am on Noted Monday. We're doing pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. So that should be just a little side note. Just VSO Pumpkin probably wins.
Just a hint. Early, everybody.
You know.
One of the
saying.
top three flavors of 2019.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
So yeah,
and
get ready, Swaggy Shane. Get ready.
and that's it. That's all. That's all I got.
Awesome. Pass over
And I
to
love
Toonie.
Slasher.
You love Slashy? We all love Slashy. Just talking.
Yeah.
Pass it over to Toonie because he's number 2. He's the shit.
Freshy, love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
I'm glad you had a nice getaway. I'm glad you got home safe, even though it was rough. There's a lot of people struggling right now. So, stay in touch with your friends and family. And if you're having a rough time, reach out to somebody. I know all of us here would be happy to have a conversation with you or whatever. And that's all I really have to say.
All right. Thank you, Toonie.
Thank you.
Toss over to Dimlin.
Monday nights, most of us do a show on Wendy Vape Show, and it's
Mhm.
a lot of fun. We're doing fall recipes from the chatters or sending in the recipes. It's pretty cool. Other than that, I'm just on this show and every other show in chat that you can possibly think of.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Fresh. I always enjoy the show.
Always a pleasure when you're able to come hang out with us, Dimlin.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Let's throw it over to Slashy. It's been a while since we've seen you, but it was great hanging out with you.
Yeah, I missed it. I've been, like I said, just been busy and everything. Yeah, thanks for having that room code where I've got it saved and hop in whenever I'm able. It's a lot of fun to see everybody. I don't really have too much to say. Adopt, don't shop.
Very good.
Like right now, though, it's a good time for the adoption agencies. There's several of them that have constantly been running out of animals because, especially when everything hit in the very beginning, there were a lot of people that just needed some companionship. So if you still need that, go hit up one of your animal shelters. Get yourself if you're in a position where you can take care of an animal, go help one out.
Go get a snake or something.
And one thing to know though, if you're looking for a black cat, they will not give you a black cat in October.
No, a lot of them
Really?
have policies against it.
Yep,
Yeah.
they will not give because people get them for costumes and then give them right back.
Yeah,
People get them for costumes.
Yep.
Yeah, because they want to dress up as like a witch or this or that or the other, and they have a black cat with them.
That is
That's
weird.
messed up.
We have
Right.
our little black kitty. He's cute.
I've got May and Ivana. That's enough. Ivana's been losing weight. She runs around the apartment. She's working herself out.
Oh,
She's working out, trying to get all buff. So she's hilarious. So she only does it after she poops. And then she just takes off like a jet because she's super light.
Like zoomies.
Yep. We tell her wee because she runs around. She runs around the apartment, and then she goes and she climbs as high on the cat tree as she's daring enough to, and then comes back down and does another lap and does the same thing. It's hilarious.
what a weirdo.
So, but yes, everybody, I agree with Slash. Adopt, don't shop. Yeah, and it's getting. We're closing in on winter time. Days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer.
Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Mandalorian season 2 coming next week. So there's a ton of fun, ton of fun coming up. But it can be a hard time for folks. So
Yeah.
So keep an eye on your friends. If you're having a problem, say so. If you think someone's having a problem, ask them. A lot of times they'll tell you. You'd be amazed. So just because it's not Suicide Prevention Month anymore doesn't mean we can't prevent suicides.
And just asking someone kind of how they're doing. And it seems really weird. I've got a good friend of mine who's been very busy. His job because he's still in the Army. His job is to be with the chaplains pretty much, unfortunately, when a soldier passes. And so his job is to help the families through all of that. Paperwork, questions, answers, just step by step. They're there until it's done. And his job really gets to him sometimes. And every now and then,
That's a rough job.
whenever I haven't heard from him in a week or two, and I'll just reach out and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yep.
And he'll give me some cheesy answer at first, "Oh, I'm doing good," or "Yeah, I've been busy," and I'm like, "No, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
How are you feeling?" And then he'll sit there and he'll type me out a few sentences, and he's like, "Thanks for asking. It means a lot." And he won't go much into detail unless he wants to, but that's it.
Yep.
And it really makes the world of difference to help someone out just by asking how they are doing as a person.
Can make all the difference in the world. I told that story about walking around and climbing the hills in Scotland, and some girl just sitting on a bench crying her eyes out. Asked her if she was doing okay, and she gave me a smile and said, "I'll be all right." So could have made the difference in her day, or it could have just been some stupid American interfering in her day.
Yep.
Either or, I felt better after, because initially I walked past and then I walked back and I was like, "Are you doing okay? You shouldn't be sitting out here in the rain on the side of a hill, just crying your eyes out."
Oh, it's so sad.
No one's going to get mad at you for just asking how they're doing.
Yeah, just make sure they're doing all right. So, yeah, everybody, you just, like I said, if you see someone looks like they're struggling, reach out. Or if you're struggling yourself, reach out. Doesn't hurt. So that's all we got this week. Everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Let's do a friction. Friction, can you stew me out of town? I picked on Dimlin last time, so I got to get you.
Damn it. Be nice to people. Wear a mask. Get off your butts and vape.
Bye.